Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into something with a real election season vibe. Remember that $1 million giveaway we talked about? The one Elon Musk's America PAC is doing.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going deep on that today.
All right, sounds good.
It's not just about the money, though, right? This thing brings up campaign finance law, free speech, even like just trying to persuade people. What do you think? Can you actually buy an election $1 million at a time?
I think that's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You've already seen the headline, so we're going straight to the source. We're looking at Sean Craig's reporting and name of publication redacted. And then we've got some analysis from election law expert Richard Hasen.
Okay.
So Musk's America PAC, that's a political action committee, which is basically a group that pools money to support candidates or oppose them. They're giving away $1 million every single day until the election. Every single day.
Wow.
And here's the thing. To even have a chance to win, you have to sign this petition supporting the First and Second Amendments. Seems kind of harmless, right?
Yeah, at first glance.
But here's where it gets interesting. That petition also asks for your contact info. Name, email, phone number, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And that's like gold to any group trying to get their voters to actually vote. Right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And this isn't just some one-off raffle either.
Yeah.
This giveaway is happening while America PAC is going all out on traditional campaigning at the same time, like knocking on doors, voter registration drives, all that.
Yeah,
It's like they're saying, hey, come for the money, stick around for the political stuff.
Clever.
And Richard Hasen, the lawyer we were talking about, he doesn't mince words. He calls this tactic clearly illegal and basically says it's vote buying, but dressed up.
Wow.
He even points to the specific law, 52 U.S.C. 1307C. That one says you can't offer any kind of payment to get someone to vote. And he's also bringing up the Department of Justice's Election Crimes Manual, which lists lottery chances as a possible form of bribery.
Interesting.
That's a pretty strong statement. Makes you wonder what this could mean for future campaigns if it's actually allowed.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, Musk and his team, they're saying something totally different, of course. They say the goal is just to get people talking about their petition, not to influence votes. Look, they say, we just want people to know about this important issue. But isn't that the big question here? Can you actually separate wanting to win a life-changing amount of money from how it might change your vote? That's a tough one.
Very tricky.
This whole thing really throws a wrench in how we usually think about campaign finance law, especially now with everything being online.
Yeah.
We're so used to breaking down things like direct donations or how much they spend on ads.
Right.
But this feels different.
It really does.
It's like we're in uncharted territory here. I mean, on the one hand, Musk can easily say, hey, this is all about raising awareness, which the First Amendment protects, right? Freedom of speech and all that.
Right.
But then again, can we really ignore how something this big, this much money, could influence voters, especially people who are struggling financially?
That's the thing.
It's tricky.
Yeah, and that's where things get like kind of ethically messy. Even if they somehow manage to make this legal, even if it squeezes through all the loopholes, there's a bigger question. Are we okay with this much money having this much influence on our elections?
Exactly.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Most political action committees, they're not exactly rolling in dough. $1 million a day?
It's wild.
Most can only dream of that.
It's like a whole other level.
Exactly. It shows how uneven the playing field really is in politics. Makes you wonder about that one person, one vote idea when someone with that much money can basically pay people to participate.
Right, yeah.
And the thing is, this goes beyond whether you agree with Musk's politics or what the America PAC wants to do. This is about having a fair fight, making sure everyone's vote matters the same no matter how much money they have.
That's a good point.
It's about protecting democracy itself. And this isn't just a one-time thing either. It's happening everywhere, from those super PACs with all the power to the dark money we hear about in campaigns.
It's true, yeah.
This case is like we're looking at a much bigger problem through a magnifying glass.
Yeah. But for people listening, trying to wrap their heads around all of this, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Like, what can we actually do about this? That's the $1 million question, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to feel kind of powerless with these big systemic problems.
It is, but knowledge is power, right?
Right.
You've probably heard that before, but it's especially true in this kind of situation.
Yeah.
The more we understand how these political moves work, the better we can actually do something about it.
Right, yeah.
And this whole thing with Elon Musk and America PAC, it really shows why these conversations are important. It reminds us that democracy isn't just something we watch happen, It takes all of us actually participating and holding the people in charge accountable.
Absolutely.
It's like, what's that saying? If you're not at the table, you're on the menu.
Oof, yeah.
This situation is a wake-up call. We can't just assume elections will be fair. It takes more than just voting on election day. Elections are shaped by everything leading up to that, what we read, the conversations we have, the choices we make as citizens.
That's a good point.
It's not just about Elon Musk or this money. It's a small part of a much bigger issue.
It really is. So with the election coming up soon, think of this as like, I don't know, a call to action. Don't just scroll past those headlines or mute those political ads. Really look at them, question what's behind them, and think about what it could mean for our democracy.
Well said.
It seems like we've reached the end of our deep dive for today.
Yeah.
So this conversation isn't over. We just scratched the surface of campaign finance, how wealth affects politics, and how people participate in all of that.
It's complicated.
It is. It's always changing. But that's why it's so important to stay informed, to be involved, and most importantly, to keep asking those tough questions.
Absolutely.
Until next time, stay curious out there.